And picture this, you arrive at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, you're kept there for several hours. Finally, you're booked into a hotel where you mix with other guests. You have 2 children, and also you are 34 weeks pregnant. That is what Tabitha Icuga has been going through, and she joins us right now from one of the quote-unquote quarantine hotels. Tabitha, thank you so much for speaking with us today. What an ordeal. You landed yesterday in Kenya at about 8 p.m. What happened after that?
When I landed, at immigration, I met a large group of people waiting to be cleared. Flights from different countries, France, Zimbabwe, everywhere.
Okay.
So we were like more than 200 people in one space, waiting to be cleared. There was no clear direction on where we are supposed to go. And there was no, people like me who are pregnant and with small babies, there was no condition on who we should talk to or what happens to the people who have high risk of getting the virus.
And that was actually going to be one of my questions, because I can imagine amongst you there were elderly people, there were children as well. I'm sure you tried to tell one of the officials, hey, listen, I am expectant. Can I get some special support? What did they tell you?
They say that's the directive that the government has given. And that's it. Then they walk away.
Okay. Were you aware of any of these measures when you boarded that plane back in Abuja to come this way?
No, I thought I could go to my apartment and self-quarantine. I had already done the shopping, bought the diapers, bought the milk, asked someone to drop everything and clean the house, the apartment and everything, so that by the time I get home, I can stay there for 14 days. Because I'm pregnant, anything can happen, but it didn't happen. I was forced to go to a hotel and stayed at the airport for more than 8 hours.
So you landed at 8 p.m. and you were leaving and getting to your hotel at about, 3 a.m. in the morning?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
3:30, yes.
My goodness. What does the quarantine look like? Are each of you being kept away from other guests? Is food being brought to where you are? How does this quarantine setup look like where you're staying right now?
It's not quarantine, really, because breakfast it's served in a common area. And today we received more guests. I don't know where they're coming from. So meaning tomorrow morning we have to share the same spoons when we're serving the breakfast.
With other people from other countries?
People. Exactly.
Okay. And of course you mentioned earlier that you are expectant. Did you try to ask for the services of a doctor or something like that? And have you been able to access that?
There's no one to ask. There is no health official who has come, who has called, who has come to check up on me or the kids. There's no one apart from the police. When you go to the police, they tell you they don't know anything. It's the government who told them to just, stay at their post, nothing else.
Okay.
The hotel, they have no information.
In addition, then, tell me this, and once again, I really sympathize with what you're going through right now. How many times have you been checked? We assume that anyone who is in quarantine is checked daily, possibly your temperature?
No, we haven't been checked.
Since you landed from the airport?
No. Absolutely nothing. The kids are just here, nothing. There's no information, there's no health, anything, nothing. We were just dumped here and, pay your hotel bills and that's it. It's like, hotel business.
I really hope the authorities are listening to this. What is your message to the government tonight? I know there are more flights coming in over the coming days, at least until Wednesday. What's your message to the government?
I don't know, we are 49 million Kenyans. If you're trying to look out for all the Kenyans, then you should also look out for people who are coming in, and special, people who have high risk should be considered. Don't put people who have a high risk and others and preach self-isolation and distance keeping, and that's not happening at the airport or in the buses that we are being put on.
You raise
in the hotels.
You raise very valid questions. Thank you for speaking with us. How are your children holding up? I can imagine this must be very difficult for them as well.
Well, it's difficult because now we have to start looking for diapers and milk and things to do in the hotel, and but we're holding on.
Okay, and one question that's coming in: so no visits at all from any sort of figure of authority?
No visit at all whatsoever.
Okay, and that's the case.
Not even a phone call.
Okay. Finally, you told me that you're in touch with others who are in other establishments. They also are not getting checked. Is that what you've been told?
No one has been checked. No one has come at least to give a clear direction what next.
Okay. Tabitha, very, very concerning indeed. Thank you so much for speaking with us. We hope that tomorrow the government will definitely address a lot of the concerns that you've raised, especially for those who are coming in who have special needs that need to be looked into. That is Tabitha Icuga. She landed in the country yesterday. She is 34 weeks pregnant. She's got 2 children, and she says it has been quite a hassle.